I didn't even know that she was getting bullied. For me, I think I just entered GS1. I wasn't prepped. I couldn't do some things by myself. Like I wasn't fully responsible for myself. So there were so many things I needed people to prep. Like it was as if they just threw me into the school. Yes, told me, oh yeah, now start keeping your caps, your socks, your shoe, your pinafore. You have to wash and iron every day.
You have to not just wash and iron. It's wash and make sure it doesn't get
stolen. Yes. See, it's easy to wash, but can you avoid the stealing? How to fight like 1 billion battles every day.
Literally just fighting 1 billion battles. Like,
but I don't know how they got over, like, because I was that dirty junior. I don't know how she managed to cope, probably because she has been in the boys' school.
And I was in SS1
and she was in senior class, so like, it was very hard for me. Every time I woke up,
and the thing is, they didn't even know it was also hard for me, because it's at some point, anytime they punish her, actually when she was dirty, they always punish me.
Yes, they said she was my sister. But you said, were you planning to escape the punishment?
No, it was weird. The thing is, I'm new to, like, I'm trying to understand. The thing is, the system where I was coming from and this was very different. My former school, right? After school, which is like 4 o'clock, I'll be 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
We always had the remaining time until like prep till like 7. We can watch it for 3 hours. There was enough.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there was enough time. It's not a Catholic school now. I'm not saying the rosary. We're not going for another prep. We only have 1 prep a day. But in Regina Mundi, like we had 2 preps. Immediately after school, you have prep.
Yes.
Till like 6.
And prep is like reading time.
Yeah, it's like reading time. Then after 6, we say our rosary and we go for like dinner. That's when you wash your uniform.
Yeah.
You do all of that. And it's not even like a whole lot of time. Because 6 is rosary, right? So it's like 6:30. So the rest of the time. And dinner is like 7 o'clock. And after dinner, you are going for like prep again.
Yeah.
It should. The time was not even
enough.
Timing. It makes no sense. But basically, I feel like the bullying story just kept going and going. Then there was one senior again that used to bully me, to the point that I had to like report to my mom. When I told my mom, I was thinking that my mom was going to go to the senior. I would like shout. But she know how to deal with like people and all. So she just like got there. She hugged the girl. She was like, "I've been hearing what you have been doing to my daughter. You're a good girl. Please just."
You kidding me? Was that what she said?
My mom was like,
that was a very nice way to handle the situation.
I'm telling you, very calm, very. That was the best way to.
That was the best way, honestly.
Because she knew that if she left, like I'm under the senior for crying out loud.
Yeah.
I still have more years to go. So she was like, "Oh, I'm giving you my daughter now. Help me take care of her. She has been complaining that she has not been able to understand the system, blah blah blah." That's how that bullying shit just ended.
On the spot.
Like, it's so crazy how it just ended. Well, I'm even happy for the senior because of the fact that the senior even stopped.
Like, she was actually sensible enough to
stop. Because I know that there are other people that would not even give a shit. And they will still continue with their bullying. Well, I'm still grateful for the senior, but fuck you, man, wherever you are.
Funny how I've seen that senior again.
Are you serious?
Yes, I've seen her, but I don't want to say.
I see her in person, I'm like, please.
Just keep your own distance.
Just separate yourself from me. You traumatized me, man. You scarred me. This was what happened one day. My junior sister, right, was punished by my own junior. Imagine the audacity.
What if your junior sister did something to her?
I don't even want to know. It's just an unspoken rule. Never punish the sister of your senior, like, or even of your mates, like, except the person must have done something crazy, like crazy. And this girl, this small girl, JS2 or JS3 going to punish my sister. Hey God, guess the punishment. Told her to kneel down in the middle of the bathroom and the toilet. And my sister used to like react on her leg. Oh God, I didn't want to know. I didn't want to hear. I was like, nah, this girl has to be flogged. There's no freaking way. And my mate, hey God, they're just giving me ginger, telling me,
those guys will put you, see, your mates will put you in trouble.
Me. there's nothing. I think because of the training I had from home, I already told myself I knew the kind of punishment I wanted to give her. And when she came, I did that and I left. And the thing, my mates still gathered. They were like, "No, we need to do more." I'm like, "See,
no, don't do
whatever you want to do." That I've done what was in my mind. So anything you want to do, I was not here, and I left, and they still gathered. I was like,
"Secondary school is just
you have to have your own mind.
Weird.
You have to be very
because you already told them that it wasn't necessary
at all. They even felt like I did the least thing to her, which I understood, right? So it didn't amount to the kind of punishment she gave my sister. But the thing is, people already told me that she had like a disease or something. I think she was asthmatic, so I told people to just give us air. Even if she want to faint,
let her faint.
Let her see air. Because how can you have asthma and you still want to punish a junior that is reacting? Like that was very
I feel like you should be considerate.
Very insensitive, very very insensitive. Which I will not. I can't condone that. I'm sorry. Like I don't want to know if it happened again. I will still do the exact same thing. I don't regret it at all. It was now one time. Hey, my mates were so crazy. I think during our extension, we did extension together.
Yeah, we did.
Extension is like after SS2, you are like supposed to enter the new class, SS3, and we are having like junior WAEC and normal WAEC.
So it was like junior WAEC, senior WAEC, JS3 to going to SS1.
So there was like a 2 weeks extension. Like
I think it was 3 weeks.
I can't even remember.
I think it was 3 weeks.
That's how one time we were just in the hostel, right? And we were talking about one sister, and the sister literally was in the hostel with us. We didn't know, we were just talking bad about her, saying so many things. We didn't even know that.
And she was seated, or she
was standing in the night there with her white, like literally.
You guys didn't know.
Witch.
People didn't know.
Because maybe they wear shusha.
They do, but they wear their black, very flat, noiseless shoes.
I'm telling you, that day we're just talking, ramping. It's so funny how we're even talking about her. Which is even there, like in particular, and she just came. The moment we sighted her, everybody.
She bullied me also. Let me. Why do you look at me like that?
Wait.
She bullied me also. I remember when her mates, because I told you I was intensive. It was not my fault. I was dirty.
We didn't bully you. We did it for your benefit.
Imagine they baited me with wooden sponge. You know those stripped out woods, or like all those.
But you're a pig in school.
All those wooden sponge.
Guess what happened? Do you know after we baited this girl, cleaned all her things, she fell sick because it was too clean.
They think it was too clean. That was annoying me. They think I was too clean. Meanwhile, they scrubbed my body with what they used to wash pots. No, tell me, anybody that went through that would definitely fall sick. I don't want to know if you are dirty, if you are clean, would definitely fall sick.
I say whatever you want to say. I just feel like you're not used to being clean. They're reacting to the cleanliness, man.
I don't really blame them on God.
Because to be fair, they really helped you. I was even surprised. Like, starting from scratch. So let's not be as if there was a problem. They now helped you.
So what did it solve?
You went back.
I went back to me because I didn't understand why they were going to with the cleaning me.
We didn't know it was just.
Were they planning to maintain it? You have to maintain it. I thought he helped me.
I'm telling
you. But you guys just did what you
renewed you for a while and you went back to your original self. It was crazy, bro.
Because I don't understand how you guys can do that for just one day and expect me to go back. Like, I'm still trying to adjust. I'm still trying to.
It really took you a while.
It took me a while. It took me till SS3.
Imagine, like, who was going to do that shit?
So my mates were bullying me. People came from different families, and like I said, I was a very very loving child. So like when I was not built for the world, I don't know why they didn't train me for it, and then they just put me there. The secondary school, like I had like bullies both in my class and like senior ones after she left. So like I got bullies, and then plus I was not doing well in school per se, and I don't think it had to do with my intelligence. I feel like
we're not used to
the system. Like we're not used to.
I was lazy then too, though, but
I don't think you were lazy.
I was, because prep
you probably yes, that's what I said. Like you probably.
So all those prep that we did was what?
I feel like all those, like I feel like the program they didn't work on every child. I feel like every child needed
more
attention, like a different attention. So they just worked with general rules.
I feel like even the hostel issues was even way more than the
school issues. So you couldn't keep up.
Like it was hard to keep. When you enter that school for the first time, right? You have to start afresh. It's new to you. It's new to everybody. Like you can't just immediately want to be clean, want to know, except maybe you had someone that will guide you. You need help basically if you have to like go in. And I feel like a lot of schools like experience that, which is very crazy. But
the like bullying rate is always high, and I was amongst the people that were being bullied. At some point, I became very aggressive. People were wondering why I went from 100 to 0 real quick, and it wasn't my fault. I was just going through so much battles that I needed to fight on my own.
I remember one time I was very ill. I was falling sick every time because I think a lot of things happen. Maybe change of environment, water, whatever happened. Because at some point they gave us.
So how do you
decide filtering our water? But the thing is, I had typhoid, right? Yeah. And Daddy was a visiting day. Do you know I was in the hall, right? And I went outside to vomit. And a teacher passed me and did not even look at you. That was when I was like I don't ask for attention or care. I don't even want you to be around when I'm sick.
Yeah.
But a teacher, a grown-up man, like how much do you hate me? Like, do you understand? I was like, damn, I didn't even expect her. I didn't even know they were coming. My mom came and my mom saw me. I was close to death. She threw her shoes away, came with her leg, took me from, I think I later left to go and lay down in the hostel, took me from the hostel, took me to the convent, right? I was yelling. I was telling the sisters, so you people are seeing my child is sick and no one cares. No one is even taken her to the hospital. They were like, oh, I'm sorry ma. We went to the hospital. They gave me one injection. That injection that they gave me, the moment they injected me, I couldn't walk. I was like, normally they'll give you the injection and tell you to go. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, please, I can't walk. I just want to lay down. I passed out. I was sleeping. And when I was done, my mom was so upset. Under my jam, I actually went to vomit outside. Which is crazy. I'm telling you, like I was always falling sick. And this is me that don't even fall sick often. No, I tell a child I can fall sick in 3 years, fall sick once. So I'm not saying I don't recommend boarding school. Like boarding school is very good, regardless of my experience. I just feel like there should be organized way of like activities and all should be looked into, be reconsidered.
Yeah, because also, every child comes from different backgrounds.
Yeah, not everyone can understand the system immediately. I feel it should be reviewed. There should be rules and regulations regarding.
No, after you left, and I think bullying actually reduced to a reasonable extent. The bullying I was undergoing was bullying from my mates. And it's not that they come to see you and bully you. They had a way of just bullying you. Even fetching water, like they could just literally not allow you fetch water. Because some people were just wanting to be very physical, and I'm not about to fight. And they made me feel like I was the ugliest person on earth. Like I never felt beautiful in any way. Like I know that, yes, I never felt beautiful. I just started feeling beautiful like in the university. I thought I was ugly as hell because I remember when some big awards and then they were like the top 5 girls, like let us pick like the top 5 girls. 2 different people mentioned my name. I wasn't looking good. I understand because of like the situation of things as of that time. 2-3 people mentioned my name, and I just heard one girl. I just heard her say, "No, she's not that fine." So like, why do you even call my name? Which kind of embarrassment with this one? I need to react. Yeah. So now that I said you're not fine, like how do you see the person when it comes to? The person is fine. Honestly, like after school, the person is still beautiful. But you know fit. Oh God. So like, but that's so crazy. Damn. Still on my TikTok, I love her so much. I remember she called me aside and said, I don't want you to think you're not beautiful. I think you're one of the top 5 finest girls in our city. I was like, thank you. But it was not enough to boost my confidence because one person out of, like, there were about 2-3 people that thought of me as beautiful, but the other girl just like dropped down my morale. I just felt like I know cuckoo clean before, I know porn no book before. They can't talk say I know fine, so I must really not be fine because my grades were not up
as at then.
Yeah. And I just take a look at me. I started civil engineering. And I graduated with a second class upper. If you use it to
I'm like, damn, it was crazy. But guys, we're just going to wrap up. I think we have done a lot of talking. End of the makeup, I'm going to come back. We're going to come back and like say like one story. And like
probably.
And like
and then if you like hearing these stories,
you can, guys, don't forget to subscribe
and like
and follow my sister. I'm going to put her Instagram handle around this, either here or here, or go to the description box below. And I know a lot of people don't know where the description box is.
Actually, because I don't know where's the description box.
If you tap on the title, I wrote like story time. If you tap on it, you see where the description box will actually come out. So guys, we have come to the end. I hope you guys like it. You guys, whatever we said here was based on entertainment purposes. Really, you want to send your kids, your siblings, your family member to a boarding school, you could, but just know the scheduling and all of that if it's very fitting for your child, because different kids like have like different needs, so you can't really say because it works for A and it might not work for B. That's what I'm saying. Please guys, don't forget to follow my sister on our IG. Me guys, please, everything we said is solely for entertainment purposes. Like, don't take it
personal. Don't take it anywhere. It's just to entertain you guys.
It's just a story time, guys, and it's just our experiences. You can't define my experience, and I can't define your experience. So.
And as much as we spoke about it, it made me who I am today. Like, exactly. I saw myself. I thought I couldn't do so many things, but then I feel like those forces that came made me realize that I need to always push harder. Like,
I love my school. Like, let's not even get it twisted. Like, what's made us like who we are is still like a part of us, regardless of the scarring or whatever. It's still who we are, and it's still something that we'll associate ourselves with. The school molded me to be a fine woman.
It made me realize that I am capable of whatever I put my mind to.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how hard that task is, I can do it, irrespective of my, gender, my looks, my race.
Exactly, because then we used to have like, okay, now here's the story. There was a time that another school came to our school to like drum and all. And they were guys. Do you know when they were like in my school, they couldn't even beat the drum. Like, they were doing
as well
as we were girls. Like, we girls, we had to like go and like take over the drum and drum. Like, it was so funny that
we had to tell them to drop their drums.
Yeah,
like, we had to continue.
We were the one that actually played.
Continued and we played it, and then a lot of people clapped. So it just shows. During my NYSC, like, I noticed that amongst the girls in my band, like, I was doing well because I think I had the training from my secondary school. So you see how much they molded and like added. They gave like
there's a lot of value
good values.
Apart from the bullies, you're just
the only
I'm not saying like it's okay. It's still not okay to bully anybody.
Actually,
but the thing is, all I'm saying is, if you have been bullied, there's really no need to take it too personal. Like, just take it as experiences and just learn
and how to
be stronger from it. That's all I can say. So guys, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to your girl once again, and bye guys.
Bye.